Good afternoon, Guardians. It's Guzzy Gaming here. Just wanted to take a moment and say thank you guys for the subs and the likes and the views. If you like this video, please share it. I'm going to be doing a little bit of commentary for you guys. Okay, enjoy it. Man, looks like it's going to be right.
Bravo team.
See how good the snipes are.
Eliminate all enemy targets.
Alright, they're already in mid. Now you can see right here what I did. I clearly flanked around and caught these guys off guard. It's what you guys need to do if you ever get into a situation where, you know, you feel like your team may not have your back. You always want to try to surprise the opposing team. I need this special ammo up here. GG's. Huh. I guess he lagged out. You seen what I did there. You always need to prioritize that special whenever you're playing Elimination, Trials of Osiris, anything that has to do with, you know, situations where you may end up needing a gun that could fight a ranged fight or an up-close battle. There's only one guy,
There's two up here on my body.
Okay, so we got a body, they got a body.
Yeah.
That little comment I just made, we got a body, they got a body, you know.
Oh, okay.
You need to always make sure that you prioritize your teammates' res if able, but you always need to have someone on their reses.
He's not there anymore. He's coming around. Nice.
It's fine, we got another body. Let them just keep getting revives. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't challenge them. GG's. Get all the special ammo that you can think of if you see it.
Fucking shoulder charging prick. He's coming around for that body, Gus.
But you see what I'm doing here. Even though we have two bodies down, you know, I'm not trying to give this guy an opportunity to where he could get my team into 1v1 situations. I'm trying to stay together, and we're going to try to take him as a team.
Yeah, they need to change their fucking internet connection.
Yeah, they do.
All three of them are red.
Team is in the lead.
That was the most failed Fist of Havoc I've ever seen. Where? But do you see what's happened now? My team has been split apart. We have one guy down. And it's taken me everything that I can do to fight these two guys off by myself. Well, Casey goes for this res, and that's right for him to do, but there's two of them against him, you know, so I'm like, you know, wait a minute, let me get there. But by the time I get there, he's already red bar, and it turns out I'm the last Guardian standing, so now I'm in a 1v1 situation, but I had to back off because I was a little on the red bar. So he's gotten one res, and they're going to get the second res, so I'm forced to, as I said, 1v1. And whenever you're in 1v3 situations, you always want to try to back off as much as you can, so that way, you know, you have one guy come at you at a time. You take him out, and then you back off. And whenever you see someone going for that res, you push up and then
Man, this
bait
motherfucker.
him back towards you, and then etc.
10 seconds. Get it done. You're in overtime. End the round. Capture the zone.
Unfortunately,
No!
where they had the cap point, it
Fuck.
wasn't enough for me to 1v3 them, but I did good, I think, and my team learned from the experience. So at this point, our team has the advantage. It's, we have 2 rounds on their 1 out of 5. So, we're not trying to get too used to, playing these guys in the same way so that way they don't pick up on our rhythm. You always want to try to be a unpredictable team and, try not to make little errors. Like, don't you see the way I was fanning back and forth? Try not to fall off the edge. That happens a lot. Um, Always try to call out for your team. Like, always, be like, oh, this guy's here, this guy's here. Never really put yourself to the point to where you're being really quiet in one of these game modes because the other team's probably talking a lot.
I gotta get one more kill with that thing.
Heavy ammo on the way.
Try not to do what I do right here. I got a little excited, and you shouldn't go into a round thinking that you're going to use your super. You should only use your super when you have to.
Oh, I got fisted. It's all up to you, Bart.
Gave this guy the opportunity
Alright,
to
see if you can get a
Fist of
res.
Havoc me out of my heavy. Now it's a
Whip!
1v1 situation, and
Fucking
our
go,
team
go.
lost.
Eliminated. That's a shame.
It happens, bro. It happens. No worries. Mm-hmm. No, they're gonna lag somebody out.
Your team is
Why would they lag you out I just don't want to lose.
You see how we're constantly applying pressure? Sometimes it helps to be a kind of a passive rush team. It helps out a lot. Now, always try to get that res snipe like I just did. If you have, a pretty decent sniper, you're going to always be able to nail those
Rip
res
you,
snipes.
man. Rip you. Is all I gotta say. Rip you, bro. You survived my
But what
freaking
happened
shoulder
there
charge.
was I didn't realize that both of my teammates were down, and it cost us
Man, I
another
cannot do no more. I
round
cannot do no more than what I'm doing. They're not
because they
good,
weren't
dude.
giving
I'm
me the proper
shitting
call
on
out
them.
saying like, oh, I'm down, you know what I'm
There is
saying?
no more that
And
I can do.
sometimes you just can't pick up whenever it says that because you're so focused on the firefight that you're in.
Blade. Watch out, Bart.
you're the last guardian.
Ah!
Eliminated.
Come on, guys. We can't let this team beat us. We cannot let this team beat us. Come on. We got this. Come on, Casey.
This is match point, Guardians. Last
Try not to leave yourself to where you can be shot in the back either. Always try to keep an eye on that radar That is probably the most
Fucking
important
metal guard.
thing in Crucible PvP is your radar.
Watch your right, guys.
If you get a body,
Truck
call it
behind us.
out.
I'm dead, but I got one down with me.
If you go down,
Team shot
always
him, team
call it
shot him,
out
team
for your
shot him.
teammates so they know.
Get my res, get my res. Behind you guys. Good job, boys.
Enemy team
Good job.
Now I can actually use my
Even
fucking
teams
lighter.
that rush
Good
on
job,
you can
boys.
still beat them if you have the right passive play. You need to be able to
Come on, let's
signal
go.
out their
Let's go.
weaknesses
Y'all got a
and pick
super?
up on them.
match point, Guardians.
Nope.
What do you got? Go for it, go for it. Ah!
What this hunter did here to me was he baited me. Pretty much what he did was he seen that I was coming, so he ran away and got me away from my
Boys, there's one
team
coming through the door
and managed to kill me so that way he
now. What's up? Was that your
couldn't,
mine? Oh,
my
nice,
team couldn't
son,
get my
nice.
res.
Alright.
Alright, I'm
So now
back there.
Bark's
Go that
stuck
way.
in a
Just go that way.
1v1 situation.
Yeah, Gus is the best chance. That guy's got a fucking
Alright, let's
sniper.
go
He
back
was
for these
able
bodies. Let's
to
go back for these bodies and
get
let's
my
just play it
res.
fast. So there's two of us up and one of him.
He's grabbing bodies.
Like I said, I always focus on those res snipes.
Dude, he'll quick scope the fuck out of you, dude. Don't chase him.
Yeah, just stay back here.
That's what fucked
And this
me.
is the point that I realized that maybe I can end this game with using my super. And it was a good win. It was a tough team. Not exactly, you know, sweaty team, but they
Oh,
were tough
son, that
because
was a
they were
good game.
communicating a lot more than we were.
Get some.
But
Get some.
that's gonna be it for this video,
Sweaty
Guardians.
motherfucking team we just
Have a
beat.
good day.